First dirt bike I got was a Honda XR70. It was a pit bike. I got it because it was at a junkyard that I was at, and it was like, I think $60. And it just needed like a seat and a rear tire, so I picked that up and took it home, fixed it, started riding it because it was a lot of fun. Hi, my name's Chris Cook. I'm 22 years old. I'm from Hampstead, Maryland. I started dirt biking back in 2008, and I started because I really liked dirt bikes and just wanted to get into them and start riding them and, you know, going through the woods and everything. And a lot of my friends had them. I was like, man, like they look pretty fun. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna go buy one. I was sponsored in racing by 15 sponsors. I was also on a motocross team out of Richmond, Virginia called 454 Factory. Definitely thank my parents for getting me into dirt biking, but at the same time they hated it, so I don't know why they got me into it. I rode it a lot because, you know, I got cornfields around me and I can go in there and just like kind of adventure. Just kind of like get away for the day, so that's why I liked it. Just kind of like mess around, fall, get hurt, get back up, keep riding. My parents didn't really like me racing because it had a high chance for me to get hurt. And a lot of parents don't like seeing their kids get hurt, especially riding motorcycles. I still ended up racing anyways. As I got a little more serious, I started going to the track and learning how to jump and, you know, take turns like super fast. And then that's when I like kind of upgraded to a KTM 125. Rode that for a while and started racing in like amateur schoolboy classes and like I started in C class, ended up getting to B class, but just kind of like all kind of advanced after a few years of riding and racing. I stopped racing because I had a little too many concussions and I just didn't want to have like any more of that. So the bad crash I had was at Budds Creek Motocross Park, and it's like a 95-foot triple jump that goes up a hill, flying through the air super fast. Well, I didn't realize like they had redid the track that day, so I ended up launching way too far out and went straight into a fence and got knocked out immediately. I got broken collarbone from racing, broke all my fingers from racing, broke my ankle from racing. I think I popped 2 or 3 ribs from it, and the worst thing, I had like pretty much 7 to 8 concussions. So yeah, not a very friendly sport. As soon as I stopped dirt biking, I realized I wanted to drift cars. I got into drift car driving and kind of just got into cars that I think would get anybody out of dirt bikes, because you just get in that thing, it's like, it's just a roller coaster. Just started drifting cars when I got my first truck, actually. I got a Nissan Titan. That was back when I was like 16, and I was actually using that truck when I was driving dirt bike or racing dirt bikes. And I would just go around all the time and just act like a fool and just, you know, come to stop signs and slam the gas on, hold the brakes down, and just turn and let the back end of the car just slide out and do a bunch of, you know, smoke rolling. And then I got, you know, a Nissan 240SX. Started drifting that, and then it blew up the motor, so then I was like, oh, I'll put that away, I'll go get a new car. So I got a Subaru BRZ, started drifting that, and then realized it's just too nice of a car to just, you know, mess around in. So I got my 240 fixed. I actually did the motor swap myself, and me and my friends did it in a garage, just, you know, like a house garage, just put the new motor in with the transmission. Got that up and running, and so we started taking that to the racetrack, and then just started drifting from there, and we all kind of got into it. Raced for 8 years. One thing I miss most about racing is just kind of like the starting gate and just taking off and having all those kids come together at once. I miss motocross a lot, actually. Like, I didn't go out, I didn't party. I was always at the racetrack. And I also just miss being on my team and like all my old teammates that I used to race with, and just, you know, kind of traveling around all the time and just really getting into like some crazy track battles and just, you know, just funny drama. So yeah, just kind of miss all that. It's not like football or soccer or like lacrosse, like, you know, it's not even being like that or anything, but it's just literally like just a fact. Like, when you're any moment at pretty much the entire time of riding. Like if you wreck that thing, it's like 250 pounds. I am trying to get sponsors for drifting. So far I already have one, it's Toyo tires. So I get 65% off all their tires, which is pretty nice. I'll probably be drifting cars until I physically cannot shift or drive.